Hey guys, I just finished another run and I had another crazy conversation with myself. And let me just preface this by saying I am not a plant expert at all. At all. I'm not even pretending to be or trying to be. I've taken a liking to succulents, and so far so good. And then other people have gifted me plants, so now all of a sudden I'm like a plant mama. All that being said, I have lots of friends that have amazing flower gardens, vegetable gardens, house plants, like amazing succulents, amazing sanctuaries with the plants that they grow and take care of, and they're flourishing. That's not me. I'm a novice, an amateur. I'm dabbling, and all my plant babies traveled with me to Virginia, and I am still trying to find like the best growing conditions for them. But I just was thinking like, oh man, here we go with another like metaphor. People can be a lot like plants, right? I mean, think of the huge variety of plants and colors and smells and purposes and vegetables and growing conditions and what they're used for, and even like spices and herbs, and what someone thinks is ugly other people think are beautiful, and right, like so many people conditions or connections or similarities, whatever, at least in my mind. And I was like, whoa, Rach, like just calm down, like you don't need to do it all. I was just thinking about my one aloe. I love them. Someone gifted me an aloe, and it was so happy in my last apartment that it sprouted 2 babies on its own. Like it sprouted 2 babies in the same little plant or same little pot, and you know, they all couldn't live together, so I gifted one to someone else and I kept one for myself. And I was just thinking like, wow, like that aloe had like the best conditions. It was happy in the light, happy with the water, happy in the pot, happy with the soil, that it flourished and it like produced more. I'm just thinking like, whoa, think about us. And if we have like the best growing conditions, and our growing conditions are all different because we're all different, but if we have what we need, we'll flourish and we'll like produce more, produce fruit, right? And then I was thinking like, I had another, well, no. It was the same aloe, but like, it couldn't stay in the same pot, right? Like plants can't stay in the same pot forever. They become like root bound, right? Which means like they can't grow anymore in that pot. They've outgrown that pot, so they need to be transplanted so that they can continue growing. And I just think that happens with people too. We, you know, like we're put in situations and we can be negative and complaining about it, or we can grow in those situations. But then there comes like a time where we've just grown as much as we can in that situation. We've outgrown it and we need to be transplanted. Whether it's like getting a promotion at work, whether it's changing jobs, whether it's, you know, dabbling in a new hobby, or taking a risk in a new relationship, or moving to a new location. It's great, right? So that we can keep growing. But when you like transplant a plant, it's kind of like in shock at first. You know, you kind of just have to let it settle, adjust, like this is your new home. And I think I'm kind of experiencing that transplant shock, and just trying to figure out the ideal like growing conditions for me too. Like I'm just in the process of doing that so that I can, nourish myself and continue to grow. So I just kind of want to challenge you guys with that, like to be maybe a little bit more aware. Like if you're feeling like stuck in life, like is it because you've outgrown your current situation, or are you not growing because maybe you're not getting all the things to nourish yourself properly. And that is just a huge spectrum of stuff to nourish yourself. And because we're all like different, unique plants and people, we kind of have to figure it out. And there are also like different seasons. Like my little jades, they don't need as much water in the winter, so I don't want to drown them. And also that too, like plant growth, man, we just are like that too. Some plants grow like crazy, others don't. And that is completely true for people too. Like let's just be the best person, right? I'm just going to focus on being the best Rachel that I can be, because there's no other Rachel like me. And I'm not going to worry about competing with anyone else, or I'm not going to worry about, producing more than someone else. I'm just going to live my life the very best that I can. And in the meantime, kind of like enjoy the people around me too, and hopefully be a source of encouragement and help growth in them too. So that's all. I hope you were strangely encouraged by this, and I love you. Have a good day. Bye.